Good morning, everyone. So I hope you have completed the installation part. So what do I mean by installation part? I'll quickly try to share the same. So I hope you have installed Python. Okay. Version which was recommended was 3.11. And along with Python, then you have installed MediaPipe and OpenCV. So the command is pip install media pipe, and after that you can also type the same. You can also again write pip install opencv minus python, or else in one command also you can directly write opencv dash python. Okay, so I hope these you have executed. In order to check, press windows button once, type cmd, open command prompt over here. Okay, so Python space, please do not hit just Python. If you just type Python and if you hit enter, you will see right now you are there in Python's terminal. Okay, so here these three arrow shows that you are no longer there in your command, like Windows command prompt. You are there in Python's terminal. So in order to move out, press Control Z once and hit enter. Okay, please ensure you do check your proper version. So Python space minus minus version, it is showing 3.11.9. Along with Python, we also needed pip space minus minus version. Okay, so both the things it is telling. Okay, Python is also installed, pip is also installed. Say if you do not have Python and it is your Windows PC, open the Windows store. In this search for Python. Okay, many versions of Python would be shown. We need 3.11 right now. Okay, I hope this thing is understood. Say if you are not using or if this Windows store is not there, you can search for Python, okay, directly on the internet, and you can directly download the same. While downloading, please do ensure you are downloading 3.11.9. And while installing, there are a few steps. Okay. So those who are on Mac, you can download from here. For Windows, again, this is the recommended version, which it is telling. Okay. Once it is installed, it will have Python as well as it will have pip. While installing, there are few keywords like whether you do want Python to be there for the current user or you want it to be there for everyone. So if it is your own PC and you do have the admin rights, you can check for all users and then you can install the same. Okay, this is one thing. Then it also does ask about the environment variable. So please ensure you do add environment variable. So in environment variable, we are adding Python's path. Okay. So the way you are able to the command prompt is able to understand Python. It is only because in the system variable we have told we have added an environment variable. What we can say, highlighting where the location of Python is there. Okay. So once these two things are there, next as discussed right now, pip install media pipe space opencv minus python. Okay, so if you hit enter, it does try to install everything. In my case, everything is already installed. In your case, if it is not, please do install. One particular information what it is trying to tell, pip version is 24.0. If you want to update, you can use what we can say. In order to update, you can just use this particular command in order to update. So if you want to update, please upgrade the pip if you want. Okay, it is good if the pip is upgraded. Zoom in. So Python version, pip version check किया. Okay, pip install MediaPipe OpenCV. minus Python space space space. Okay, here there is a dash minus. Okay, once you install, it will try downloading things. And in my case, after it install, it did tell a newer version of pip is available. To update, you can just run this. Okay, so I did copied this thing, and you can see over here I have pasted the same. So right now my pip is also upgraded. So Python is there, pip is there, everything is now properly available with me. Okay, I hope these things are understood. Okay, so Python is there. If at all Windows stores you cannot download, do search for Python space 3.11.9. Very first link in which it shows the proper version. Please open it, and if you do scroll down, you have an option to download the installers over here. Okay, for Windows, most of us are right now using 64-bit PCs. So please download this zip file and then you do install. Okay, so I hope these things are clear, guys, right now. Any problem till here? Okay, now let us proceed now. So what we did use was something called as media pipe. And in order to use this, you need to be logged in with your like a Google account. So I am already logged in. If you are not, when you do click on try, it is going to ask you to log in. Okay. So I have opened this media pipe. So in Studio, if you do go, there is an option to try. Just click on try. Okay. So these on the left hand side, what all options you do see, these options are there for us to, integrate with Unity. So say I want to use this gesture wala part, I just purposely, since I want to open it on new tab, so I hover over here and I middle mouse button click. So it opens in a new tab. I just click on allow. Okay, and here you can see you can have code directly ready-made for Android, iOS, Python, Raspberry Pi, and web. Okay, so right now I am using this particular web UI. So please let this blue circle finish. After that only it will be able to detect the gesture. So this what we are trying to see is still an online version. Okay, this is a web version. This is not okay. So this is not your complete version which we can use. So right now, in order to make you aware about these things, I just open the documentation. I close the video, and over here, this is the model. This classifier is ready if you want to use in your own ML this thing projects. You can directly use this model classifier, which is available over here. I want you all to understand this particular image over here. Okay, so here we are having some landmarks, and right now we are having a total of 21 landmarks, which this particular media pipes classifier tries to identify. Okay, so the place where your palm is there, so this is point number 0. Then your thumb has 4 points, 1 2 3 4. Then first finger 5 6 7 8. So it does give you a total of 21 points over here. Okay, now 21 points. Since this is computer, like your numbering starts from 0. So from 0 to 20, we are having a total of 21 landmarks which it is going to give. Okay, visually, can you let me know how will you tell whether a palm is open or palm is closed? Here, how can you tell with the help of coordinates? Say if you have coordinates of all 21 points, how will you tell whether a palm is open or a palm is closed? सारे 21 को तो कंपेयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Mainly what will you check for closed palm? what will be the relation between point number 5 and say point number 8? Usually both of them are same, or to be precise, point 8 will be below point 6. Okay, whatever you do, if you close, it is going to be what? It is going to be below point number 6. I hope this thing is understood. So these comparisons are only there. Okay, if all the fingers are open, that means it will show an open. If all point number 8, 12, 16 and 20, okay, it will check everything, and if they are below 6, 8, 14 and 18, that means your palm is closed. I hope this thing is understood. How will you show victory sign? Victory sign के लिए what will be, what would be the condition? 8 6 के below होना चाहिए कि नहीं? 12 10 के 11 के below या 10 के below होना चाहिए? नहीं. For victory, both these fingers should be as it is, right? Other two fingers, 16 should be below 14, 20 should be below 18. Okay, I hope this thing is understood. Okay, so that is what comparison is there, and this model returns a total of 8 gestures. Okay, if this model returns 0, that means क्या दिखेगा आपको? उसको कुछ मिला ही नहीं. If this model returns 1, that means fist is closed. If this model returns 2, open palm. Okay, 3, you are pointing upward. Okay, 4, thumbs down. 5, thumbs up. 6, victory. And 7, your favorite. Okay, so 7 वाला try कर लो. How will it show? वो check करके देख लेना. Okay, so this model and everything is there. Now when you do run, okay, so say when you are running this, there are 2 or 3 over here parameters over here. Okay, how much is the detection confidence this particular gesture recognition algorithm is having? How much is the confidence that hand presence is there, and how much is the tracking confidence? So minimum utna confidence hona chahiye. You should be able to tell कि there is a hand over there. I hope this thing is understood. Okay, so this is what is there in media pipe. Right now, what we have done is we have now installed media pipe locally in our Python. Okay, initially what did we check? We did check the web version of this particular Python. I hope this thing is clear. Now, in order to check whether this thing is working properly or not and be quick, let us ask ChatGPT to write a script. Okay, so you need to tell I have Python 3.11.9 media pipe and OpenCV Python already installed. Write a script to detect gestures, okay, and to be precise, hand gestures. Okay, write a script to detect hand gestures, okay, and show all or what we can say, and show the output of gesture recognized. Okay, we can also write include the output number from media pipe, that is number 0 to 7, okay, stating which gesture is recognized. I hope this thing is clear. Okay, so I have Python 3.11.9 media pipe and OpenCV Python already installed. Write a script to detect hand gestures and show the output of gesture recognized. include output number from media pipe, that is number 0 to 7, stating which gesture is recognized. Again, if you want, go to media pipe to, in order to be more precise, just go to media pipe. Again, go to studio, click on try it, open gesture recognition wala part and open documentation. Okay. So in documentation, these 7 things are there, right? 8 things. So you can just copy, and in your prompt, you can also paste these things over here. Okay. I did search for media pipe. In media pipe, I did go to studio. In studio, I did open gesture, hand gesture. As soon as hand gesture was there was a blue link highlighting documentation. So documentation I did open, and then I did copy. I did scroll down, or ye art, okay, 0 to 7, all these things were there, which I have copied and which I have pasted. Okay. So now I do give the prompt. So it is now writing the same. You can see the labels, you can see landmarks getting detected. Now, do you see those if conditions, guys, which we were trying to talk? If this gesture is less than this, or you can tell ki ye closed fist hai. Okay, so it is trying to do all the possible permutation and combination over here, and then it is going to show. So I just copy this. Okay. Now, since this is a Python file, I open this PC, I go to D drive. In AR/VR projects, I create a new text file as of now. Okay. And all hands. Okay. This is the text file. Please ensure you do see the extension. If you do not see the extension, go to view, show, and please check this file extensions tab. Then as of now, I'm opening the same in Python itself, Notepad itself. Select F2, and instead of .txt, just rename it to be Python. Okay. Where this file is there, over here on the top, type cmd, hit enter. So command prompt will open in that particular directory directly. Python space file name a likha, tab daba diya, and you just need to hit enter. Okay. Please ensure your webcam is not being used over there. Okay. By there, what do I mean? In that particular web, if it is used, you will not be able to see. Okay. So ये problem है अभी. Can you see all the data? It is wrong. Here victory में it is showing what? Okay. And open के लिए it is showing closed. Okay. So this is the issue which is going to be there. So it is good that you click over here, quit कर दो. Okay. I hope this thing is understood. How to execute ये समझ में आ गया. So now again what we need to do is we need to tell GPT that the problem is there. So what problem is there? For that, just go to Python. Okay. And in Python, you can just see this example code, and ये पूरा code भी it has written. Okay. So Colab के ऊपर they have directly given all the codes over here directly in order to check क्या करना है. Okay. Okay, so this also, if you want, you can check. And right now you can tell again GPT that you are able to run everything properly. Okay. File is running properly, but the gestures recognized are wrong. Okay. Recheck the same. Okay, so it is telling it has fixed. Let us go back, right click, open with Notepad. If you do not see Notepad, click on choose other app and then select Notepad. Control A, Control V, Control S, close. Open terminal, up arrow, hit enter, sorry. Python space, all hands.py file. Okay, now it is correct, right? Victory. I guess closed fish ऊपर ही it is able to check. Okay, thumbs up also you do check properly कैसे आ रहा है. Thumbs down it is recognizing properly. Okay, I hope guys these things are somewhat understood. Till here any problem? Is everyone able to execute this? Do you need any help? Do you want me to repeat anything? From where do I repeat guys? Please let me know. ChatGPT का prompt देने के बाद you do have a file right now. Have you copied this file? Okay. Now, anywhere in your this PC, File Explorer, create a folder and open that particular folder. Okay, I hope right now you are there in that folder. Do you see files with extension or you are seeing files without extension? ये डॉट पाई वगैरह लिखा हुआ दिख रहा है आगे या नहीं दिख रहा है? डॉट टीएक्सटी कुछ भी दिख रहा है? इफ इट इज विजिबल वेल एंड गुड, नहीं तो ओवर हियर क्लिक ऑन व्यू, go to show and just ensure that you check this thing over here, file name extension. I am unchecking this. ये देख लो, I uncheck this and you can see किधर भी उसके extension नहीं दिख रहे. Okay, so please check this thing. File name extension. इतना कर लिया. Right click, new text document. Okay, 1 2 3 4 नाम दे दिया, hit enter. Right now, what is the extension of this? TXT. Is everyone able to see this particular thing? So you need not to worry, bhale it is TXT, just double click, paste what ChatGPT had given, save and close. Done. Double click, paste everything, save and close. Now change the extension, select the file, press F2. जो डॉट के बाद txt था, डॉट के बाद py करके हिट एंटर, वो बोलेगा डू यू वांट टू चेंज द एक्सटेंशन? यस बोल दो. ओके, सो राइट नाउ यू विल फाइंड के इट हैज चेंज्ड इट्स सिंबल. ओके, यहां से भी डबल क्लिक करोगे तो भी रन होगा, बट इट इज गुड कि वी डू रन इट डायरेक्टली वाया कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. So here where you can see this PC written either, where the address bar is there, type cmd and hit enter. Okay, as soon as you do that, you will find this particular command prompt. Okay, and in this particular command prompt, directly the path, okay, where your file was there, that will be visible. Is it visible? Okay, now type python space फाइल का इनिशियल दे दो, जैसे 123.py था, 1 लिख के आई हिट टैब एंड आई हिट एंटर, फाइल आ गया. As soon as you hit enter, you will find that your file starts executing over here. Getting this thing or not getting this thing? Okay, so I just hit Q. जब तक Q hit नहीं करोगे, it is not going to close. Do you want me to repeat anything over here? वापस करना है कुछ रिपीट? हाँ, કોડ જોતું છે તને? શેર કરવા માટે શું લીધેલું? एग्जिट के लिए सिलेक्ट दैट बटन, सिलेक्ट दैट विंडो एंड हिट क्यू, लेटर क्यू प्रेस कर दो. This is the URL. All letters are small. https://filebin.net/70EZUBMQ6TY4NQEQ. Okay, done. Right now we would be doing changes. So even though if you do have this file, this is just the initial file. इसके बाद there are few changes what we need to do now. Okay, till here any problem? You are able to run the, you are able to detect the gesture, right? Okay. Now, so here now what do we ask GPT over here? Okay. Now what we need to do is, now we need to move a cube as a game object in Unity, okay, via these gestures. Okay, so update the Python script and write a unity.cs script as well. Okay, it is going to use WebSockets, so please try to see the entire process. Okay, so I just hit enter. So in Python, it is going to use a socket. This socket is already there. This updated code I'll share with you very soon. Okay, so there are some few gestures which are there. Here, now just try to see, guys. Import CV2, media pipe, socket and time. So here, this is gesture which is going to be recognized. That label is going to be there. We are creating a method or a function called as recognize gesture, and we need to pass the argument called as landmarks. There are some if conditions to check whether it is closed palm, whether it is open palm, whether it is pointing up, whether it is pointing, thumb is pointing down, thumb is pointing up. Okay, whether you are making victory sign or whether you are trying to make the love sign over here. इसके बाद now your WebSocket work starts. So in WebSocket, we need two things: IP address or IP number and the port number. Okay, without this we will not be able to send data properly, since we are using this thing on the same PC. Hence you are declaring it via localhost. Okay, what are we trying to declare? We are trying to declare localhost. Localhost declare करने के लिए it is 127.127.0.0.1 and port. Please ensure port number is same in Python as well as in Unity. So from Python, we are now trying to send data to whom? To Unity. Now sender and receiver, it is via WebSocket. WebSocket ka communication is happening via a port. Okay. Now in this case, Once we do know, we do start streaming, we do try to connect. Once connected, we are now capturing the device, and while it is connected, we are reading the frame, we are converting it, we are getting the result. Okay, and what gesture we have got, that we are trying to send. Okay, do you see socket dot send all gesture number, and we are trying to encode. Okay, once the data is sent, we are trying to draw on the frame what gesture is being recognized. We are again trying to put the text on the frame over here. Okay, so this is it. What have we added? We have just added one line over here which is going to send the data. Okay, so I just copy this, ये कोड भी भेज दूंगा. I just copy this. Okay, and over here, as the process or the procedure is there, new text file and gesture dot text रहने दो, control V, control S. Say what we can say, change it to gesture.py, command prompt python space gesture.py, and I hit enter. Okay, so right now one window is there. Now there is an error, line number 96. Okay, it is showing that connection is reset. Let us quickly try to check. So now Unity ke andar we have not run. Okay, that is why the problem is there. So right now let us complete the Unity part also. So in Unity, say I have a project, okay, which is open. In the project we do not need anything. Okay, so say you do have a blank BRP project which is there. So both the files, gesture, C# script and Python file, I will be updating over there only. Okay, so say I do not have anything right now. Okay, this is a new empty what? This is a new scene. Right click, 3D plane, इसको reset कर दिया. Right click, 3D object, cube. I just ensure cube is there in some air. Okay, add component, new script. Let us check what name of the script is there. It is gesture control. वो भी देता हूँ. Just give me some time. Gesture control script I did add. Okay, and I double click and I edit the same, and gesture control ka the what content is there. You can see case. So from your Python, you are sending some number 0 से लेकर number 7 over WebSocket, and that number now you are going to write over here. Control A, Control V, Control S. Okay, and let me just execute this first. So now this is executed over here. Okay, let us just check the console. Okay, so I go back over here and I try to run gesture.py file. Okay, you can see now it is on. Let us go back to Unity, and in console you can see it is telling very first thing what it is trying to write is client is connected. Okay, now when the client is connected, or let me just do a small change in the main camera. So main camera ko thoda upar. I try to quickly try to set up the main camera, and then let us go back and play. Okay. So I'm there in play mode. Let me again check in the command prompt. Okay. Okay. So let us, we didn't switch over here to the game mode. So it is just going to take, okay, it is just going to take 5-10 seconds to switch over there. Python part, I'm just quitting. Okay, so right now in the project, that script is already there. Yeah, I'm there in console. I start. Very sorry because yes, the main camera. Okay, and now let us try to play. So it will just take some moment over here. Meanwhile, what you can do is, while it is there over here, now when you did click run, I go to the command prompt and then I run. Okay, so here also in the bottom you can see client is connected and you are directly there in the play mode. Okay, in console you can see it is showing client connected. So based on what gesture you do, can you see it is moving? Okay, now how is it moving? What it is doing, that you just need to check with the script. Okay, number 1 to Anepe, what is happening? That is with the help of script. Is this thing clear? Are you able to get inputs from Python over here? So the steps are: start, first Unity editor, then execute the Python file. Once you execute, it will directly go in the play mode. Okay, then once you are there in the play mode, then stop Unity and then close the Python file. Now, just check whether you are able to now read this. So, number 1, if the gesture is 1, it is closed fist. Can you see transform.position? What are we trying to change? We are trying to change its position. Okay, you can also have transform dot translate. Okay, so here based on your prompts you can try changing things. Right now we are just trying to change the position of cube arbitrarily over here. Okay, so this script and the Python code, both I am uploading in the same files bin part. So gesture.py and today's date, assets, and C# script. Okay, so all the things are uploaded over there. Take your time and try to use now. Meanwhile, you do use, just see over here, guys. You can also use this pose landmark detection. You can also use face detection over here, face landmark detection. And based on that also you can try to do some changes. Okay, so if you are happy, if you are sad, okay, based on that, now this is going to check for pose. You need to stand up, okay, and you need to show your body. So the way how you are moving, you can also move the game object. I hope this thing is clear. Okay, this is one part which is post landmark detection, in which your entire body would be mapped, and based on your body's what we can say detection movement, you can also send signal via again WebSockets to whom? To Unity. Okay, this is one option. What all poses it can detect, all those things are there in the documentation. Okay, then you can see it is going to detect a total of 33 points on your body. Okay, so these 33 points are there and you need to train. Then this is also one option. Face landmark detection. Can you see what did it do? Snapchat. Okay, it is changing and avatar, and based on that it is trying to have some image placed over your face. You can also have this grid. Okay, based on grid also you can try to check. I hope this thing is understood. Okay, so this also you can try. And now beyond this thing, if you want to try something, one more thing, try something called as YOLO. YOLO V12 is there right now. YOLO V11 is something which is more accurate. Okay, so this is again one thing which you can try. And इसके साथ again Samurai, SAMURAI, Samurai 2. Okay, Samurai 2 is there right now. So what I want to show, just try to see from this particular video. Okay, you can see the difference of both of them.
So hi everyone. We are
So Sam 2. Huh. So you are now able to detect and do changes in real time. Just try to see in this video. Okay, how many interference and how many what all disturbances are there? Still try to see एक Samurai है and Sam 2 है. Okay, with all these issues, so Sam 2 has already left the object, but Samurai is still able to detect. Okay, what are you trying to recognize over here? Okay. So this also you can try integrating YOLO. So same process. Okay, and this Python के अंदर ही all those things are there. Later on you all can check. Okay, models are also there, data sets are also there, which you can check what you want to detect. Okay, how you want things to be detected. So all those things are there for YOLO also, which you can later on check. So right now we are having time till 11:30. At 11:30 now we will begin with Meta XR all-in-one HDK. Okay, so VR part we have completed. We have now Meta XR all-in-one HDK. So MR or XR part we will start at 11:30. Meanwhile, if there are any issues, please let me know.